He was not vegan. Emma's saying vegan eating is not wrong. Daniel was vegan while in captivity. Veganism as ethical, moral viewpoint does not contradict scripture. I don't know if you just got here. I would strongly encourage you to review the scriptures that I just spent the last 50 minutes talking about that would contradict your statement, to invalidate the claim that veganism contradicts scripture, because it does, 100% does, from start to finish, all the way from Genesis 1, verse 29 and 30, all the way to the millennial reign. And absolutely, you cannot keep a vegan lifestyle and actually apply the scriptures as Jesus applied them, or as we're told to apply them in discipleship to Yeshua. And yeah, so maybe you just got here. Check out the earlier part of the video. But Daniel did not. Daniel went on a 10-day situation where he's not eating the meat of Babylon, but instead he's eating just fruits and vegetables. He's not drinking wine either. So he didn't keep that diet forever. So, but Daniel was a faithful remnant. That's why he's introduced to us in the book of Daniel, along with the other 3 Hebrews who were faithful, would not bow to the Baals, which means they're keeping their covenant with the Father. They came in exile from the kingdom of Judah as young men who had already been practicing the behavior that I just outlined with a whole bunch of scriptures tonight. That means before they got to Babylon, they're eating sacrifices that are prepared. It's a part of life. It's a part of Torah life. They just do a specific 10-day fast from meat to show a difference in, the bad meat that the Babylonians were feeding the other people, as well as them getting drunk on wine, and to show there was a difference, right? But that doesn't mean that meat was prepared properly. You don't even know what kind of meat that was. It could have been pork. It could have been a rabbit. It could have been snake. We have no clue what the kind of meat that they were even eating. It could have been meat strangled and offered to idols, which would still have the lifeblood in it. So we don't have these details. So to assume that Daniel, just for the rest of his life, while he was in exile in Babylon, refrained from the instructions that qualified him to be called righteous in the sight of God and highly esteemed, to get that kind of compliment from heaven means you're doing the behavior of the Father on earth. That's why the angel can say that you're highly esteemed in heaven, that he was faithful. Daniel was faithful on the ground to do the behavior of the Father in heaven.